In the heart of a lush green meadow, nestled between the roots of a towering oak tree, lived a little mouse. Our little friend spent his days frolicking in the grass, nibbling on sweet berries and basking in the warm sun. His home, a cozy nook beneath the tree, was filled with the soft rustle of leaves and the gentle hum of the meadow's melody. In this cozy haven, the little mouse lived in blissful peace, unaware of the adventure that awaited him. One sunny day, the tranquility of the meadow was disrupted by the arrival of a mighty snake. This was no ordinary snake, but a creature of immense size and strength, its scales shimmering in the sunlight, its eyes as cold as ice. The peaceful inhabitants of the meadow felt a wave of fear wash over them. Squirrels scurried up trees, birds took flight, and even the bravest of the woodland creatures hid away. But amidst this chaos, there was one who didn't run away, the little mouse. He was small and seemingly insignificant in the face of such a gargantuan enemy, but instead of fleeing like the others, he chose to stay. Fear coursed through his tiny body, but he didn't let it control him. His heart pounded in his chest like a drum, but he stood his ground. He knew he had to face the snake. He had to protect his home. With a brave heart beating in his tiny chest, the little mouse decided to face the mighty snake. Summoning all his courage, the little mouse confronted the mighty snake. In the heart of the lush meadow, an unexpected encounter was taking place. The small, timid mouse, usually seen scurrying about, had paused. He stood tall, or as tall as his tiny stature would allow, in front of the massive, slithering snake. Despite the trembling that shook his tiny body, the mouse held his ground. The snake, used to creatures fleeing at his mere presence, was taken aback. He stared at the mouse, his large, intimidating eyes meeting the small, determined ones of the mouse. It was a sight that would have left anyone stunned. The smallest creature in the meadow standing up to the mightiest one. The snake could have easily brushed the mouse aside, but he didn't. Instead, he found himself captivated by the mouse's bravery. Here was a creature no bigger than his tail, challenging him. The snake, in his many years, had never seen such courage. Impressed by the mouse's bravery, the snake decided to leave the meadow in peace. He slithered away, leaving the mouse standing victorious. The meadow breathed a sigh of relief. The little mouse had saved them all. And so, the smallest creature in the meadow showed the mightiest one that bravery isn't about size, but about the courage in one's heart.